Hey everybody, what's up? It's been a very long time since Startup Survival has done a knife review, and that's not because I haven't bought any or I haven't been carrying them. I have. Both, unfortunately. I really don't need any more knives, so I'm not buying a lot these days, and actually I'm sort of getting into shooting. So every knife you buy is, 20% of buying a new gun or something like that. So I'm going to try not to buy too many new knives, but I have a few that I haven't reviewed yet, such as the Dragonfly. Spyderco Dragonfly. Everybody knows this knife, or most people will know this knife. I bought this at Christmas time, actually, 2013, and I've had it almost, I guess, 8 months now. I've carried it not too many times, to be perfectly honest with you, because it's a small knife and I tend to prefer something a little larger. I mean, here's an Endura by representation. I like large knives in general because they give you utility and they give you defensive use. I think the Delica is pretty much perfect in this series. I think, that's a good representation there of all different classes of knives. And there's an occasion for everything, but I kind of like the Delica. That's my favorite. And the Endura is a bit too big. Dragonfly, a bit too small. But anyways, I bought this at Christmas last year, and I bought one for me, one for a buddy. I thought it would be like a cool idea to do that, and then we could talk about it later and kind of like give each other impressions or whatever. And we actually haven't had that talk yet, but anyways, I carried the Dragonfly today. So I've got some really fresh memories, and I did use it today. And I've carried it a few other times, and it's a good little knife for sure. Key word there being little. And the other knife that I think that it really compares to, let me grab it here, I got it ready for the review, is of course the SOG Flash 1. I think that both these knives are direct competitors for each other. They're similarly priced, I believe. Maybe the Flash 1's a little cheaper. This guy's probably around 50 bucks. This one's about 40 maybe, or 35, something like that. But I tend to not really carry small knives that much because they can't flex into a defensive role. They're pretty much utility only, and you can't see that, but this is of course a Spartan, a Victorinox Spartan knife. And I mean, that blade is longer than the Dragonfly, right? Plus it does a whole bunch of other things. It's got like a corkscrew, screwdrivers, another small knife as well. And it's pretty light. So I mean, small knife, yeah, I've always got one. I've got something like this, or maybe a Leatherman Squirt or something like that. But anyways, I decided to carry it today, and you know what? I was like super happy with it. I was at work today. I work in an office, and today actually we were moving to a different area of the office. Kind of a long story here, but it involved like throwing away tons of stuff from the people who were there before. Lots and lots of papers, old magazines. We had to break down some cardboard boxes. You know what? I could whip out this Dragonfly super fast, and I was able to slice down a couple boxes, no problem. I wasn't cutting them up like a crazy person into like little pieces or anything like I've done for testing before, but just breaking down 4 sides of a box, making it nice and flat. A couple of quick tasks, boom, 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 zip, zip, and that box was history. And then back in the pocket the knife went. And if you're on the go, you don't even have to clip it, right? Because it's so light. I think this is like 1.2 ounces or 1.5 ounces or something like that. I believe it's a 2-inch blade, maybe 2 1/4, something around that. I could be off, but it's quite small. Super light, super small, but if you're just doing a couple quick jobs like that and you don't expect to be doing a lot of work, it's really a pleasure to carry. It's almost invisible. Like I said, you don't have to clip it because it weighs such a small amount. Some people don't like clips. You can take that clip right off if you want to. Just drop it in the pocket. Great little knife, and I really like Spyderco. I'm not sure if I can open it fast for you on the camera. I'll go around the other side so I can do it here with my right hand. Yeah, so you can open it nice and fast. It's a little tough to open quickly compared to some larger knives, but it's also not a knife you need to open quickly. It opens very smoothly like that, and you can close it fairly easily with a bit of practice. So I mean, speed is good. Obviously, it's not as fast as a Flash 1, but yeah, it's good. And the good thing about a knife like this is you're not going to use it a lot, so that edge is going to stay for a long time, especially with a decent steel like that VG10. I've tested this before. Love the VG10. I've had like no issues with it at all. it holds its edge forever, in my opinion. There's like better steels or whatever, but for me, it's pretty much as good as it gets in terms of cost, value, performance, ease of resharpening. I think VG10 is amazing, really. And that whole set of knives, like the Endura, the Delica, etc., they're all made in that steel. And honestly, about the size, again, I know I'm kind of like a broken record here, but sometimes I get sick of carrying huge knives like this, especially if you don't even use it. Like, and I mean, that's the thing, right? If you're working all day and you know you're going to need your knife, carry something large, you know what I mean? Because it'll be more comfortable, more ergonomic in the hand to get a whole bunch of work done. But if you happen to work in an office or something like that, like I do, and you don't even know if you're going to need your knife, you just kind of want to have something just in case for that really rare occasional job, something like the Dragonfly is awesome. Also, if you happen to wear dress pants, I find myself wearing suits these days. Hate dressing up, but it's kind of one of those necessary evils for where I work. You know, something like this can drop right in those dress pant pockets and you're not going to feel any drag. High mobility, low drag, that's what I say. And yeah, so I guess I just wanted to make a quick video. I haven't been stoked to do a review on this, but I carried it today and I had an absolutely great experience. I know it's a good knife. Like I said, I tend to gravitate towards something like a Delica that's just a little bigger, a little bit more capable, fills the hand, but I mean everything else is similar. Handle material, blade material. I like the clip better on this one. No steel liners inside the Dragonfly either. So it's absolutely featherweight in terms of being able to carry it so easily. So yeah, Dragonfly, good knife. There's a lot of knives for less money. I guess I just wanted to try it to see what I could do with it. It does fill the hand, just barely. You know, you don't have anything poking out the other side, but it's just enough to fill the hand, and you can get some work done with that knife for sure. I think it's much more ergonomic than the Flash 1. You see, like, this is nowhere near the end of my finger. And the blade length, you know, it's about the same. The cutting edge is probably a bit longer on the Flash 1, but that's where Spyderco is really amazing. You know, ergonomics. It gives you just enough there to fill your hand. So I wouldn't want anything smaller than that for sure. This is really pushing the boundaries, but I think it's a great knife. Very cool and recommended. Thanks for watching.